weekend, you're welcome to Let's Talk here on Joy News on Multi TV. I'm dancing because I'm excited. Yes, and I have so much to share with you. I mean, we can talk of the likes of Ajetianan, who won an award in Nigeria over the weekend. He was not there, but we caught up with him to find out what he thought about the award and, of course, his win. And also, we've sat here, we've complained about Ghana, Nigeria, the fact that Ghanaians go to Nigeria and Nigerians do not recognize them. But trust me, after watching this, maybe you have a different perception about Nigerians or what they make of Ghanaians. This and many more here on the show. My name is Doreen Avio. This is Let's Talk Showbiz.
Let's Talk Showbiz.
Now, if you just tune in, this is Let's Talk Showbiz here on Joy News on Multi TV, and we're starting with Ghanaian actor Ajetianan. So, over the weekend, of course, we all saw and heard about the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, which was held in Nigeria. Yes, my colleague Miss G was there. We happened to speak to Lydia Forson, who grabbed an award on the night. She was pretty excited, and she also advised personalities in the industry to help build the movie industry and also support it. On the other hand, actor Ajetianan was not there, so the award was picked by his wife in Nigeria. So, in Ghana, my colleague Dela caught up with him, and he was pretty excited about his win, and he also talked about the movie industry. Yeah, they all seem to now, talk more about the movie industry and all calling everybody to support the movie industry. Here is Ajetianan.
I'm saying that, beyond the fact that you have a quality material, you also, it shouldn't be seen as an individual thing, because once it goes beyond the shores of Ghana, it becomes a Ghana thing. And so all hands on deck to hype the material, social media, news, journalists coming on board to hype it up so that the rest of Africa know that, such and such people are going on board. Bring the numbers in for them to vote, and I think that will be an edge over the rest of.
I don't know if you heard about Support Your Own, stemming from what happened in Nigeria when Xylophone went to launch their offices there, and Ghanaian artists perform, and Nigerians didn't say anything at all. When it comes to movie, one would say the same applies to movies, I guess. Well,
it's a bit better when it comes to movie, because because of our collaborations in the past, most of the Jackies, Majis have stepped in there, so they've created their own audience there, and therefore their household names, and so it's a pretty much better scenario than the music industry, and of course we're still basking in that. I meant that when my name was mentioned, there was so much noise in the auditorium, and these are Nigerian guys who have grown to fall in love with Ghanaian movies and Ghanaian actors, and so.
Okay, some are calling for the passage of content policy where we see, let's say, 80% Ghanaian content on television and on radio, right, and 30% for the rest of Africa, like other countries like Nigeria and Kuwait. Okay. Do you support same?
I definitely support a balance in content in terms of what we put out there, because then who are we selling? We need to sell our own, and if we can't have foreign materials overshadow our material, then it does not open up our markets, and of course when people want to find out what this nation is about, they're going to look at materials like that, and so we need our content. I don't know of the percentage, but definitely there should be a balance. That for me is key.
But will you go for 80 if you are called upon to support? Whether you go for 80, 20?
Well, why not? I mean, the point is that I would have to be convinced a bit in terms of looking at the content that we have. The fact that it's a local, we're looking for local content doesn't mean that we should put in on anything out there. We should have, some kind of criteria where quality contents go in there, because once we do that, all eyes are going to be on us, and we better sell good material out there, because then, as I said, it narrows opportunities out there, and investment, and people coming in to collaborate with us or do business here. And so we have to be careful that it's not anything that is thrown out there. It has to be of something authentic and quality that will sell us.
Let's Talk Showbiz.
Right, so that was actor Ajetianan, and again, congratulations to Ajetianan and Lydia Forson for their win. Now, just a few weeks ago, we heard about how Ghanaians were treated in Nigeria after they went there for a concert which was sponsored by Xylophone, of course. Ghanaians were not too happy about it because they felt they were snubbed by Nigerians. in all of this, with all the snub, so there was a hashtag that started, hashtag support your own. Basically, let's all play a certain level of music by Ghanaians on radio. We are all excited about it. But I mean, I'm sure the feeling is that Nigerians do not like Ghanaians, but it will amaze you what they know about Ghana we think they do not know. So my colleague Mishi caught up with quite a number of your favorite Nigerian stars, and they talked about music, they talked about movies, they talked about some of our artists, and even our food and many more. So check out, there are quite a number of them, and I'm sure after this interview, maybe you have something different in terms of Nigerians.
Ah, man, I like your banku. A lot.
You've eaten banku?
A lot. I love it. Yes, I love it.
Do you know music? Do you know?
I know Shatawale.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come you know him?
I watch his video. I watch TV. Yeah, I watch TV, and you know he does good music. Yeah.
I see. So apart from Shatawale, who else?
They all actually love them, and I can't keep
Okay,
track.
let me put you on the spot. Do you know President of Ghana?
The recent one? No.
You don't know his name?
Honestly, I don't. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend like I know. I know he's a guy that wears glasses and has a bald hair and is very intelligent, but I can't put the name together.
Thank you very much, William. Have a great time.
Yeah, and I also know that there was something he said about police brutality and fixing that, because I watch your news. Yes.
Oh my goodness! Just a couple of months ago, I was in Ghana for about a month.
Really?
Shooting, yeah. So work usually brings me to Ghana, as well as film festivals. Accra, yeah. I know food. I know Shito.
Wow.
I know who doesn't know Shito?
From the song, you know it, or you?
Oh no, I tasted it.
Okay.
I tasted it. I tasted it with pasta. I tasted it with yam balls, and Shito.
Wow, that's beautiful.
There's this guy I particularly love. He's not up in your face, but I love his music. I think his music is timeless. His name is Kojo Antwi.
Okay.
I know Bisakede, the Mansa guy. I know Sakode, of course. Everybody knows Sakode. I know Reggie Rockstone.
You know a lot.
I know VIP.
Yeah, you know a lot of them. Just ask your wife. I'm sure she's not going to repeat the names you have mentioned.
I know lots of them, but I'm not too sure about their names. I know Sakodi. I know Adina.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love her music. Yeah, there's this one I really love, so I play it a lot.
Which one is that? I'm excited to hear. Is it too late?
No.
Killing Me Softly?
No. I don't want to sing it, but it's a love song kind of. But I just like the rhythm. Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
I like the me and Taba. That's Kojo Antwi. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah. That's a timeless song. Yeah.
The boom boom che boom boom one. Is this one? Yeah, I like that.
That's our ringing tone.
Oh, is it? I'm sure Adina will be so excited to hear that.
I know a lot of Ghana. I miss the tilapia, and I miss I eat the light soup all the time because my cook is Ghanaian.
Wow.
So we have all sorts of light soup, the tilapia light soup, the goat meat light soup, we even do catfish light soup, you know, and then we do the one once in a while when I want to binge, we do the plantain with spices, kelewele, and now I'm eating shito. I'm doing shito, and then I'm doing one other healthy stuff made from cocoyam, stuff like that.
Is it contomere? Is it the leaves?
Yes. Yes. So I'm like, I can't try this, and it's like, Mama, just try it. It's healthy. So we're getting there. We're doing good. I think I love the Ghanaian lifestyle. I love the people. I also love the fact that most Ghanaians are real. The average Ghanaian is real. Yeah, and they don't bleach. Well, most of them don't. So when I'm in Ghana, I feel like we're all black together. In Nigeria, sometimes I'm like,
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, those were your favorites. As I saw Chikere, yes, he's one of my favorite movie stars in Nigeria. He's good when it comes to script writing, movie directing, a whole lot. and I think he made the movie industry, I mean, great. So you heard all of them. I don't know what you think about the Nigerians, but they seem to know us, and we think they do not know us. Now, away from that, the CEO of the South African tourism, his name is Cesar Inchona. Yes, he was in Ghana recently for a visit, and he's been talking about tourism across Africa. He thinks that it's high time we collaborate to make things happen for our tourism industry.
Part of my things I'll be doing here is I'll be meeting with the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority. It's about sharing information. But I think the highlight of what we do is the Africa's Travel Indaba. It used to be just about South Africa, but it's now continental-wise. And all it is, the Indaba, is about the continent getting together, showcasing its capabilities and competencies in delivering world-class leisure tourism. We invite the world, who are the tour operators, the buyers, to come and experience the continent. And it's a very simple view that says, well, if the continent does well, we do well as South Africa.
If you look at Africa from outside, people think Africa is just one giant country sitting somewhere. Yeah. But when you come deep down, there are thick barriers dividing, separating the country. Yeah. But for tourism to flourish, it's about breaking those barriers. And that's a huge challenge in Africa. What are you doing as a CEO, and what are South African tourism doing to break these barriers?
Well, you are right that you know, the world looks at Africa as a country. And how many times have you been asked if you know John from Kenya, as an example, by a typical international person? Look, it's to me is you've got to use the narrative to your advantage. If the world looks at Africa as a country, use it to your advantage, to the extent that before any one of us in our 54 countries wins, you've got to convince people to come to the continent. And I think that now becomes, how do we sell Africa? How do we collaborate? How do we combine? I mean, as I said earlier on, only 5% of the world's market share in terms of tourism.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was the CEO of South African tourism, yes, Cesar, and yes, for the tourism industry, all hands up on that for the African continent. And for the first time, newlywed Rebecca Echampong, we all call her Becca, yes, granted an interview to Ibrahim Ben Bako, and she was asked how it feels being married, and you know, she says that she and her husband are the best of friends, and the most important thing was that her husband came to see her parents, and now they're husband and wife. So yeah, Becca spoke about it.
Friend, there's nothing, honestly, there's no difference, there's no change. The only thing is that he came to see my parents, you know, so, you know, and that's a good thing, because I've known him for years and he's always been my friend, and that is what I love about this. We're friends and we're always going to be friends, and that is the unique things about my marriage.
Right, so Becca right there, and congratulations to her once again. She actually picked up an award over the weekend at the Glitz Style Awards, yes, Best Music Act, I guess. So congratulations to her once again. And that will be it for Let's Talk Showbiz already. I'm Doreen Avio. Remember to log on to myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. And yeah, you can actually follow me on Twitter, Doreen Avio, and on Instagram is Doreen_Avio. And you can go on the Joy News Facebook page to get all the details of everything that happened here on the show. Do have a wonderful evening.